Red Wing, St. Paul, St. Cloud, Detroit Lakes, Fargo, Grand Forks, Devil's Lake.
Hi.
Hi.
Is this your seat?
Huh?
Is this your seat?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, do you know who this stuff belongs to?
Oh, yeah, it's mine.
I thought you said it wasn't your seat.
Well, I was, but, what I mean to say is that I'm not sitting there anymore. You see, there was some guy who was there when we left Chicago, but I think he must have moved the train forward or something. I really hope so. It smelled real bad.
So, are you trying to say I can sit here?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, where are you going?
Seattle.
Wow, that's all the way towards the end. I'm getting off in Whitefish.
What's in Whitefish?
I'm going to the University of Montana. What are you going to do up in Seattle?
I'm going to University of Washington.
Wow, that's a real great school. You a senior?
No, I'm a freshman.
I never would have guessed. I'm a freshman too.
Yeah, I guess.
Where are you from?
Evanston. It's just outside Chicago.
My uncle used to live in Chicago, but he moved to Texas a few years ago.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Dent.
Beg your pardon?
Dent. It's in Minnesota, real small, but lots of pretty lakes around. What's your name, miss?
Caitlin Rose.
I'm Pete. Caitlin. Caitlin. That's a real pretty name, huh?
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Yes, sir?
You alright here, Sergeant?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Major Harris. From Ordnance, bomb disposal.
Captain said you'd be coming.
Yeah. Here we got a problem.
Yeah, I've got an anti-personnel mine stuck behind my back.
Sitting on a damn tree made out of wood. Just sat on a branch or something.
This wasn't a branch, sir. It was a click from an APM, and I've heard it before. See, 3 weeks ago, we were out on patrol with the boys. I had just swapped point with Mac when there was a big pile of horse crap in the path. Mac took a step to the left, and we all heard the click, dove for cover, jumped behind this big boulder. Hell, if that rock hadn't been between me and Mac, I wouldn't be here right now.
Okay, Sergeant. Sorry. No. I'm going to come over there, and you are going to do absolutely nothing. And I mean nothing. You're not going to breathe. You're not going to move a hair. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Galen, you have a wife?
Yes, sir. We've been married 7 years now, as of next month.
Got any kids?
One, sir. His name's Mark. He's 5. He, just started kindergarten this year. I haven't seen him in 11 months, so. How about you, sir? You got a wife? Kids?
Yeah, 4 years now. No kids yet. Hoping that when I get back home, my wife.
Everything all right, sir?
Galen, I got to apologize to you. Looks like you have an APM stuck behind your back.
Yeah, no yes, sir. Can you get me out of here?
Galen, I promise you, I'm going to do everything I can. But I just need to go talk to your captain for a minute.
Just hurry up, okay, sir?
Okay.
Major, it's gonna be all right?
Captain, I've been here for 18 months, and this is the damnedest thing I've seen. Whatever little SOB put that mine back there, he was smart. He just slipped it back behind the bark of the truck. And your man sits down, pin slips, that's it. Everyone around him dead.
Well, that's Sergeant Galen. How's it gonna take to get him out of there?
I can't.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can't.
What are you talking about? You're the bond sir. You're supposed to get my man out of there.
Captain, watch yourself. If I had my equipment and my men, then yes, I might be able to get him out of there. And if he, your man, could stand still for 5 hours, then maybe, just maybe he could get out of there. But I don't have the men, I don't have the equipment, and I don't have the time. There's a front coming in, and we need to get out of here ASAP.
How do you take it?
I didn't tell him.
Why not?
Because he's your man. That's your job. You can tell him when it happens. He won't feel a thing.
The Army, are you nuts?
I thought you said you were planning for paper school.
Well, yeah, they could, but it's not like they're just made of money. This way, college is free, and I get a little bit of spending cash each month.
You're gonna be a forestry major. What the hell does the Army need a forestry major for? Are you gonna attack communist trees or something?
Shut up. So how long are you going to be in the Army for anyway?
4 years.
4 years? Man, you're crazy. Why don't you just go to Anderson Cheers and work part-time? Then you can transfer to state and you won't have to go in the Army.
Because I don't want to go to community college, I don't want to go to state, and I don't mind going in the Army. Like, get off my back.
Fine.
So are you going with us to the lake after the graduation party?
Nah, I'll probably just hang around here.
That's because Susan will be going to Lake.
Shut up.
Man, you are so pathetic sometimes. I'll see you after school. Private Jorgensen requests permission to meet Smith, General Galen, sir.
Private Jorgensen has my permission to stick it directly up his...
Ooh, General has a potty mouth. Yeah.
He's just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I know.
So you're really not going on the lake?
Nope.
I think you're being really selfish, because I really like you to be there, and I don't care what Susan thinks. I think you owe it to us to be there.
Fine, I'll go. It's gonna be lame.
Good. So what are you going to do in the Army anyway?
I don't know, I thought it might be fun to drive a tank or something.
Well, once you'll get out of that, maybe you'll get to see the world or something.
Yeah, or something. Hey, Captain,
How you doing, Sergeant?
what did the major say?
Well, it's such a tricky situation, but he's going to do everything he can to get you out of here. He's got to go back to regiment to get some equipment. I'm going to go check on the men.
Sir,
Yes?
promise you won't leave me here, Gus.
I promise, Sergeant.
Excuse me, sir. Regiment just called. They want us to move 3 clicks down to Brazda. They don't want to bring the Blackhawks in so close to the mountains.
When did they want us to do that?
Right away, sir. The Hawks' ETO is 1400. They want us out here before dusk.
Well, how in the hell am I supposed to do that with Sergeant Galen stuck in that tree? Did you explain that to them?
No, sir.
Well, you get Regiment back on the radio and you tell him I have a man in trouble, and I'm not about to leave him. See if he can get some reinforcements to secure our position. See if he can get some air cover so he can secure our position. I'm gonna go check the perimeter.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant,
Yeah, Galen?
everything all right, ma'am?
Just fine. I'm calling regiment right now for some more help. How are you doing? Anything I can get you?
I'm getting a little thirsty, ma'am.
I'll send someone with some water. Anything else?
Yeah, a big steak and a cold beer, made with a plate of onion rings, and a chocolate milkshake made with vanilla ice cream.
I'll see what I can do. Hang tough, Sergeant.
Like I've got much of a choice.
Private Galen, do you recall what I told you in basic training?
Yes, Sergeant Major.
Hey, what was that?
That you'd get us from getting our sorry asses shot off, sir.
Then perhaps you could explain to me how you screwed up so badly. Didn't you listen to my lectures? The platoon leader who just had a light cigarette at night and got 10 of our men killed. The major who just didn't learn the difference between blue and orange smoke and called an airstrike on our own position. And do you recall what I told you what happened? The moment you got lazy in the combat zone? The moment you screwed up? Did I tell you? Do you remember where I told you would find yourself?
In a whole world of trouble, Sergeant Major.
And where are you now, son?
In a whole world of trouble, sir. But it's not my fault. I did everything I was supposed to do. I went by the book. I checked for tripwires and suspicious ground cover and indentations. I did my job, sir. This isn't my fault.
Well, Galen, I guess you're going to be the subject of my next lecture.
Yeah, Sergeant Major? Where's your lecture for this, huh? You didn't teach me how to get out of this one!
Caitlin, where's Mark? He's next door, playing with Rachel at the Phillips house. I was just about to go get him before dinner's ready.
There are some people here to see you, dear.
Who? Mom?
They're from the Army.
What? Tell them I'm busy. I have to go get Mark and dinner and it's almost ready. I need to. Is he captured? Or wounded? It's okay. We can deal with whatever it is. He can take as long as he needs to recover. We can.
Katie, Pete's dead. He was killed yesterday. Honey, I am so sorry.
Oh, Molly. I knew something bad was going to happen. I knew it the day he left. But he was coming home. I have to go get Mark. It's time for dinner.
Katie, he's fine at the neighbors for now. You need to come and you need to sit down.
No, I have to go get Mark and I have to tell him about his father. I have to tell him about his father.
Hey, Lieutenant said you were thirsty. Is it safe to come over?
Yeah, Wagner. Just don't trip and bump into me.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone else?
Captain's got everyone else digging in on the other side of them hills.
Oh, I bet they're loving that.
I don't know, be humping up and down these stupid mountains all day. I don't know why we're fighting, why the dude's fighting for him. I wouldn't give you $100 for him.
Amen to that.
Pretty crappy situation you're stuck in, huh? Who would have thought they would put an APM in a tree? I don't even know what kind of trees they have.
Same kind we have back home, up in northern Maine, Michigan. Same kind of climate.
How'd you know that?
I was a forestry major in college.
So you want to be like a forest ranger or something?
Something like that.
Mr. Galen, would you care to explain to the class the concept of a transitional forest? You did do the readings, Mr. Galen.
Yes?
Good. What is a transitional forest?
Well, it, has something to do with, trees?
A brilliant deduction, Mr. Galen. Since this is a course on the ecology of forest systems, pine trees, you do know what a pine tree is, Mr. Galen.
Yes.
Pine trees need sunshine to grow. Deciduous trees need shade. And so, in an open field with lots of sunlight, the pine trees flourish and grow. But as they flourish and grow, they create shade. The deciduous trees take root in the shade and also begin to grow and flourish. For a while, the two species coexist. But soon, the deciduous trees begin to produce their own shade. This shade slowly begins to kill the pine trees. Eventually, the pines disappear and only the deciduous trees remain. Perhaps you recognize the Irish transitional forest, Mr. Galen?
Huh?
The pine trees, by their very success, create the conditions for their own destruction.
Only problem is, if it snows tonight, it's gonna be cold as hell, and I left my good socks back at base.
What the hell are you talking about, Wagner? It's not supposed to snow tonight.
I heard Lieutenant telling Sparks something about a cold front coming in. Clouds, fog, maybe snow.
Wagner, I need you to go get the captain for me.
Right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sister Ann,
Yes, Peter?
I need some help, sister. I'm scared and I don't know what to do.
Have you made an act of contrition? Have you asked for God's forgiveness for your sins?
Yes, sister, but is he gonna get me out of here? 'Cause I'm scared and I don't know what to do, sister. I just want to go home. I want to go home and I want to see Katie and I want to see Mark and I don't want to be here anymore. So please tell me God's gonna get me out of here, Sister Ann.
I don't know. I wish I could, but I can't. I'll pray for you. I still pray for all of my old students.
Thank you. Sister Ann,
Yes, Peter?
is there really a heaven? I mean, really, is it true?
Yes, Peter, it is. Do you remember the song I taught your class? The one about the moon? I see the moon sees me.
Down through the arms of the old oak tree, please let the light that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Over the mountains and over the sea, this is where my heart is longing to be. Please let the light that shines on me shine on the ones I love.
See, Pete, the thing I like about you is you don't do things like most people. Most people would get themselves into a war where they can actually pronounce the names of the places.
What's the name of that city that's been on the news recently? Prosto Barbovich? Sounds like you're swearing at somebody.
Oh, give him the present we got him.
Y'all didn't have to get me nothing.
Oh, yes, we did.
But Professor, you don't understand. There's no toilet paper.
Ha ha, very funny.
Looked on Drummond's face. I thought she was going to have a heart attack.
The great forest ranger army guy wants to quit his senior field expedition just because he forgot toilet paper.
You know, the only good thing about going overseas is that y'all two morons won't be there.
Don't worry. We'll send you a care package every week with your cute little nose strip so you won't snore.
Oh, Caitlin told you all about my nose strips?
Caitlin tells us everything.
We still can't figure out why she married a loser like you.
Well, then I guess she doesn't tell y'all everything now, does she?
So, what time do you have to leave?
My flight's at 10:30. Terry's gonna drive me down to the airport since I figured it'd be too hard for Katie to say goodbye there.
How is she doing? Really?
Yeah, all she ever tells us is that everything's fine.
Well, y'all know Katie. Everything's always fine. Oh, Dan Rinaldi called. He looked over the car, said everything was fine.
Good.
I left all the insurance stuff on the desk in a brown folder. Terry said she can give you help if you need anything.
Fine.
And in the top left-hand drawer, there's a letter. Look, if anything happens to me,
Stop it! Stop trying to fix everything. Stop trying to make everything okay. You can't, so just stop it.
I'm sorry.
And stop saying sorry. All you've done for 3 weeks is walk around here saying you're so sorry about every damn thing. It's driving me crazy. See? Okay. I know you're sorry. I know you don't want to go. And I know you love me a lot. So just stop it. And do not tell me about any letters hidden away somewhere, just in case. You're coming back. Got it?
Got it.
Good. You know, sometimes I wish that smelly man on the train had stayed in his seat.
He was sort of cute.
Oh, you didn't mention that. I think I'm gonna go make sure Marcus really asleep.
Alex sets his alarm for 5 a.m. so you can get up early and take a shower and eat a big breakfast, review a little, and be all ready for the SATs. Only problem is, Alex has never gotten up before 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning his entire life. Next thing he knows, he wakes up and it's 11:45.
So, what's he gonna do?
You'll take him in March. He's just mad about the 75 bucks he wasted. So, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh, we're going out to my grandparents in Spokane. We go there every year. What about you?
Me and my mom are going to my aunt's house this year. She's got 4 little kids, so it's easier for us to go to her place.
So, what about your dad?
My dad died when I was little.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Well, it happened when I was 5. I barely remember him.
What happened?
He was killed in the war. He was in the army. I hadn't even seen him for like a year before he was killed, so it was kind of weird.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. What I really wanted to know was if when you get back from Spokane, if maybe you'd like to go see a movie or something like that?
That'd be nice. I like that.
You're paying, right? It's a joke. That's why all the girls love me.
Get me out of here. Please, God, just get me the hell out of here.
Did you get a hold of the regiment?
Yes, sir.
Well, what did they say?
They said no dice, sir. Once the front moves in, this whole area will be socked in for 3 days. The colonel wants us to pull out right now. She wants us in Brazda at 1400. That's in an hour. The choppers will be there to pull us out.
What about Galen?
Colonel said she was sorry, but she can't risk the whole company for one man.
That's really easy for her to say, isn't it? Singing our butt at headquarters.
Begging your pardon, sir, but if we're going to make Brazda by 1400, we need to get moving now.
What exactly did I tell Galen? Sorry, Sarge, we've got a flight to catch.
If we miss those choppers, we'll be stuck here just like him.
I promised him we would leave him. He's got a family back home.
So do I. So does everyone in the company. There's not a person here who wouldn't do anything to help Galen. But if the major can't do anything, neither can we. All we can do is get out of here.
All right, Lieutenant, you want to leave? We'll leave. I'll get the men moving. You tell Galen.
But
No buts! That's an order. You explain it, Tim. You're good at it.
Galen,
Lieutenant.
I just talked to Regiment. There's bad weather coming in. Fast.
Yeah, Wagner told me.
Once that weather hits, we won't get any air cover.
When y'all heading out?
Now, if we don't get to Brazda to meet the choppers, we'll get stuck here too.
Trust me, you don't want that.
Galen, do you want me to talk to anyone for you?
Yeah, and tell them what?
Galen, I'm sorry. If there was something I could do,
Yeah. Just get out of here, Lieutenant.
all right, I'm going. Goodbye, Sergeant.
Wait,
Yes.
my wife, Katie, tell her, hell, just don't tell her about this. Tell her I went fast, that I didn't know what hit me.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. Get on out of here, Katie. Just Lieutenant.
Thanks, Galen.
Oh my God.
Peter!
Over here, Mom.
Peter, it's time to come in.
Oh, Mom.
Come on, Peter.
Can't I stay out just a little bit longer, please?
No, Peter.
Come on, Mom.
Peter, Mark, Galen, you get in this house right now. I didn't spend an hour cooking just for it to get cold. Now move.
Okay, Mom.
Good boy.
Hey, Katie. When he's older, you take Mark on the Empire Builder, okay? You Tell them how we rolled all the way to the end together. From Chicago, Grandview, and Milwaukee, and Columbus, Portage, Wisconsin Dells, Toma, La Crosse, Redmond, St. Paul, St. Paul, Detroit Lanes, Grand Forks,